Hey, what is going on YouTube? Alex here. And yeah, I know I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday, but if it makes you guys feeling better, I did change my fucking shorts. Because I realized they're getting a little dirty. What can I say? I'm a country kid, and it's summer, so yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not fucking changing my clothes every fucking day. I mean, I try to change my clothes every fucking day, but you know, you're working and you get exhausted and you don't fucking feel like doing anything the next morning. I slept until like fucking 10 o'clock. Fucking 10 o'clock this morning. Like, I went to bed, like, I don't know what time I went to bed. I didn't even go to bed late. I don't do that anymore. Like, I haven't stayed up late in a really long time. It was just, Saturday. Wait. It's like Wednesday today, isn't it? Wednesday or Tuesday? Or is it Thursday? Shit, I don't even know what fucking day of the week it is. I know it's June 2nd. Let me check. It's June 2nd. It's Thursday. Damn. And I could swear I was just at my freaking grandparents this weekend. And now I'm going back. Like, damn. Fucking time flies when you're on summer vacation, I swear. I wish school went by this fast. That always sucks. School always fucking feels like it's lagging out, but whatever. Anyways, today this is fine. Hopefully, I think for sure this weekend, because I think it's this week. Wait. No, next week probably is when this DLC comes out. But today we're gonna be taking a look at the GTA Online Further Adventures and Finance and Felony trailer. So yeah, I heard about this DLC a little while back, like tail end of May, I think is when that Rockstar announced it. So yeah, I heard this DLC was in the works. I know it was in the works and stuff like that. And I heard Rockstar was gonna be dropping a trailer or something this week, but I didn't know what it was. They just said like next week. I didn't even check on the freaking newswire. I don't do that shit like people do. Like people look up stuff. I look up stuff like on IGN or GameSpot. Well, mainly IGN. I don't give a fuck about GameSpot. I think their journalists are morons. I'm sorry, but I'm a fucking I can say whatever they want because I'm a fucking American. What are you gonna do? Fucking harass me because I don't know. I just don't like GameSpot. I've always been an IGN kid. Like anything video game related for the last what's the year 12? 13? Well, the last 5 years of me like looking up shit. I always, in regards to video games, I always go to IGN. They're just my number one go-to. I always think of IGN. There's a new fucking Madden trailer. Let's check it out on IGN. Let's see the breakdown. Let's see if they... Because when it comes to sports games, I like to go to IGN because they do trailer breakdowns in that whole Rewind theater. So, like, if I look at a Madden game and I say, okay, that's the same graphics as last year, the same gameplay, the same animation, same presentation, I'll be like, okay, well, I just need to calm the fuck down. Maybe there are some little itty-bitty changes. Because, it's Madden, and Madden doesn't really change that much from year to year. So I can go to IGN and be like, okay, like this year they're adding new trick plays. I didn't have to go to IGN. I kind of figured that out for myself. It's a bit obvious in that trailer, in that regards, but different formations and stuff are a bit complicated. So sometimes you need a trailer breakdown to see what's new, what animations are new. So you're not like, okay, this is like fucking rehash of last year, Because that's what I usually get from my initial thoughts. But anyways, this is not about Madden. This is about Grand Theft Auto. So yeah, let's get into this Finance and Felony trailer. I know long after this DLC is coming out, and I want to refer to something, and I'll be calling it felonies anyways. So shut up. Oh baby, we're gonna stay at 1 second. Is this a new song? I don't even know. I like how they do the graphic art for these movies. Reach the top, build an empire, become a corporate leader, become a CD. This is gonna be the most dopest DLC. Like, better than heists. Yo, we get our own freaking like plate. Oh, are these the new cars? Player exchange. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like the equivalent. Oh, that's a new Pegasi car. I forgot what it's called. The Pegasi Reaper. Oh, you get like a 3D. Oh, these look better than the apartments, guys. we get to own our own like corporate business and shit. Okay, this is like Executives and Criminals 2.0. Oh, we get to, are there gonna be assassination missions too? Why we gotta do? Oh, that would make sense. We would use the cargo bobs like for mission, like for to ship goods and stuff. I did hear about that. June 7th, Xbox One and PC. Xbox One, PS4, PC. Of course, I'm gonna be downloading it on PS4 because I don't have a PC. I have a PC, but okay. Well, right, Shaver. Well, this is old as heck. We're not gonna react to that because we've seen that DLC before. Frick. Yeah. So a lot of you guys are pissed off. Well, I know there hasn't been a DLC for last generation consoles, but I just want to point out to you guys, Rockstar is not. Look at these DLCs and tell me if that could run on those old generation consoles. Do you really think like a corporate business, like owning our own businesses, delivering goods to certain places, keeping the like our corporate ladder going? Do you think that would? Do you honestly think the PlayStation 3 would be really capable of having cloud servers and shit that could like remember all that shit? I don't think so. I think if they would have had the stuff right from the get-go, like heists and these kind of big DLCs right from the get-go, and then would have taken up all the memory with those DLCs, and then waited till GTA Online's the end of its life cycle to make these smaller, shittier DLCs like High Life and all the other DLCs later on, I think we would have a different story, and these DLCs would have already been out a long time ago, and last gen would have seen them. And it wouldn't be a matter of, oh, okay, now, these deals, no, these, oh, why don't we get these DLCs anymore? Because by the time I got to that point, we'd already have so much backed content, that massive content. If they would have did it that way, that would have just been better, but, of course, Rockstar didn't think what they're going to do with DLC to DLC. I think they honestly thought Heists was the biggest and best DLC they could possibly do, and then they made even huger DLCs. Well, Wool Riders, I wouldn't say it was a huge DLC, but it was, like, really awesome because it had a lot of stuff the community actually wanted, like customizing lowriders, putting hydraulics. I was pissed when that wasn't in GTA 5 because I thought they were kind of going back to the roots of San Andreas with GTA 5. But then they had lowriders, I think, but they didn't have like hydraulics and fucking customize the shit out of them like you can. Like you could in GTA San Andreas. In San Andreas you go to that one guy's house and customize your lowriders. Well, then they brought all that shit back in GTA 5 DLC, so it was awesome, and that was probably the first huge DLC for the next generation consoles. But then you saw the Executives and Other Criminals a few months later, and that was fucking mind-blowing. But this year we haven't seen really any good DLC. We had Drop Zone, or the January DLC, and that was just brought like an adversary mode, and that's it. I don't know. We had 2 cars too. We had an upgraded version of the Sultan RS, I think. I'm not sure. And then I forgot what the other car was. The Banshee 900R. I think we had we had 2 cars, and that was when we kind of saw the birth of this whole trend where we can now bring older cars that have been in the game since day one and bring them to bennies. And a lot of people were worried that from now on, any car DLC related or any DLC related vehicles would be like that, and it would just be like they'd just be rehashing new content. But clearly, and from the technical standpoint, it is very possible that they are using pieces from other vehicles and morphing it, morphing it together to make a new vehicle. But come on, really, come on, guys. They still look like completely new cars. Like, I'm sure that they didn't just get pieces from other cars and just rehash it using a bunch of older pieces. They probably added some new stuff in there too. So it's not like we're seeing the same doors on the Zentorno or anything. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I didn't take a good look at it, but. And, I don't know. I think this is going to be, so far, this is going to be the hugest DLC. I don't think they were ripping us off when they said that this wasn't going to be a huge DLC. Because, really, if they thought it was going to be a shitty DLC, they would have said, fuck it. We're just going to lie and say it's a big DLC. They wouldn't even really bothered releasing a trailer, I don't think. If this was going to be a shitty DLC, like the Hipster update. Well, the Hipster update wasn't shitty, but they didn't even really announce that DLC. It just came out. Whatever. And it wasn't the greatest DLC of all time, I'll be honest with you. It was a decent DLC, but it was just like all those other ones, like High Life, and, nothing huge, just 5 new cars, 3 new cars. But this looks like it's going to be a huge DLC. This is like not just adding, a few new cars here and there and a few new weapons. This is adding like new foundations for gameplay, like new content. This is going to be a really awesome DLC. I promise you guys. And for those of you guys that are wondering where Story Mode DLC is, like, in that regards, I don't think that's going to happen at this point. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's what they're announcing at E3, but I don't know. In my mind, I feel like they're announcing or the way I think of it is they're announcing a new Red Dead game. Why would they announce a frickin' new DLC for GTA 5? I don't know. That's just DLC for GTA 5, a new one, a real one, first one or whatever. If they do a DLC somehow, it would have to come out this year, no later. Because we're already 3 years on from GTA 5. And if anything, I could see them announcing GTA 6 in like November or March of next year. They're going to announce it sometime, whether it's late this year or early next year. And it's probably going to come out around 2018 or 2019. Because if you look at Rockstar's trend when it comes to GTA games, or at least between 4 and 5, 4 came out. And then it was another 5 years, and then it was another 3 years on until we finally got the first trailer. And I believe it was another 2 years on before we finally got the actual game. So if I keep that trend with going with GTA 6, we're by September of this year, we're going to be 3 years on from GTA 5. And by October, we're going to, of course, be 3 years on from GTA Online, because September 17th, GTA 5 was released, and October 1st was GTA Online. Because if you guys weren't around back then, GTA Online didn't actually come with GTA 5. I'm sure most of you know that, but for new players, they wouldn't know that. So yeah, sorry, I had to pause again. Sorry for there's been commotion going on, so I want to pause just so you guys don't hear the commotion. But anyways, we were talking about the release dates of crap. With that being said, though, I wonder if this is gonna be like the last full-blown year of mainstream GTA 5 DLC, or if maybe finally we get the Story Mode DLC this summer, and then they just kind of go backwards, like what we had on last gen. They'll just barely be hanging on there as far as GTA 5 DLC, because if Red Dead comes out, people have been playing GTA 5 for the last freaking 3 straight years, and 3.5 years, and been mourning a new Red Dead game since 2010. They'd probably be more than happy to just jump on that and forget about GTA. I mean, at this point, I want to do it too. I never even played Red Dead Redemption. Never even played it, but I've been seeing gameplay of it on YouTube, and it looks fucking incredible. I've always intended to get it for the PS3, but there's my PS3, by the way. Only there's my PS4, of course. Yeah, my freaking PS3 is dirty as hell, but then again, so my PS4 is fairly dusty too. The only reason that half is, well, in case you guys have the Xbox One and you don't know what a PS4 looks like, I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't really know what an Xbox One looks like, to be honest with you, because I don't play on Xbox One. I never have played on Xbox One. I never will play on Xbox One. I hurt Xbox. Sorry. It's just calm down, Alex. Calm down. Fuck down. It's just Xbox. You don't have to buy it. It's just marketing.